Welcome back to Sasquatch Recon. Let's go ahead and get into it. Today on this video we're going to share some research from a couple years ago. This was in Uwharrie National Forest. We hiked in, we're actually probably a half a mile off trail to a spot by a creek that we had had some previous evidence in. This footage here is from the actual area that all this happened in. So we go out, we set up. After it gets dark, we just sit in the dark. We have our audio going. We had mostly just night vision, digital night vision with us that night. So we were lucky enough to capture a couple things. So as the night went on, probably 2 o'clock in the morning, we had heard some knocks and some tree breaks. Probably just after 2 o'clock, we heard something across the creek. It's kind of a deep creek. You can't just, that's not easy to walk right across of it. And we heard what sounded like moaning. Sounded like a person over there just moaning. And I thought, we were like, wow, what the heck is that? So we listened to that for a little while. And we just sat and listened. So a little later, Dwight Campbell goes over to the edge of the creek with his Bushnell digital night vision, snaps a few pictures. Well, we didn't know until later on, again, this is a common occurrence, till the next day we went through the footage, he actually caught something. So here's what Dwight caught. It looks like the face of a creature with a big flat nose. You can see its mouth open. You can see one eye, part of the other eye is partially obstructed. But when I first saw it right away. I was like, wow, that is amazing that these things would come up on us like that. And that Dwight was able to get a picture. Here's a picture of a little bit further back where you can see right by the tree, you can see his face maybe a little bit better, or a little more in context. When we first got out there the night before this happened, we had put some apples out on the edge of the camp, and we kept checking to see. Some of the guys with us were kind of new. They kept checking to see if the apples were gone. So they go over there a couple times. The second time they go over there, the apples are gone. They're not on the ground. They're not partially eaten. They were carried away. Most animals you would think would eat them right there. Maybe not a raccoon. That was, you don't know what got them. So after a while, we sit there and we sit there, and we're sitting there, total darkness, can't see a hand in front of your face. We start hearing bipedal steps, and they get closer and closer and closer, like it's walking right in on us. And so I was fumbling to find my headlamp that I had taken off and set down in my lap, and I couldn't find it. And I just say, hey, somebody turn a light on, what is that? So Dwight, again, on the ball with the Bushnell digital night vision, he just starts taking pictures. He throws it up and starts taking pictures in that direction. And he got this photo here. Looks like a creature that had walked in on us, had turned his back and started walking away from us. So I thought that was pretty impressive. It was a very eventful night. So I thought we'd just share this with you and see what you guys think. So as always, please subscribe, like, and comment. And until next time, stay safe and stay adventurous.